Hey guys, my name is Kaushik and welcome back to LitCode. This video I am supposed to release on October 31st or the November 1st, but I couldn't do it because my grandfather passed away and I have to go to my native, that is West Bengal. So there is a lot of delay and sorry for that first of all. And finally, I got some time to evaluate all your code. To be honest, I expected at least like 15 or 20% to participate because now we are a family of 5,000. So at least I expected like maybe 10 or 20, but unfortunately we got only 5 participant. Among that, Arvind Ram, who eliminated himself because the code he sent was not executing, and he sent me the Python robot. So I appreciate that because everyone like most of the people send me the Selenium Java code and one Playwright, and Arvind Ram he sent me the Playwright robot framework. I know Python a little bit, but nothing about the robot framework. So I don't know like how to do the installation and other stuff. So I asked him, and he sent me that he have done a mistake and he eliminated himself. So yeah, so totally we have 4 participants. And sorry, Arvind, I'm not going to give you any review because I do not know much about robot framework. Maybe once I learn it, or maybe later on I can give you few hints. Okay, so yeah, so today we have like 4 participants: Balaji Harish, Ahmed, Saravanan Srinivasan, and Abhinav Sharma. Okay, this name I got it from your GitHub profile, so if something is wrong, really sorry for that. Okay, and I have few points here I have noted. I will go through each and every one for each and individual participant. And of course, the winner is Ahmed and Abhinav. I will tell you why and what are the reasons behind the like how I have evaluated. These are just my thought process how to evaluate the code. It is not like any standard I have followed or like some geeks do. So whatever I know, based on that I have done this. So if you find like this is wrong way of doing evaluation, or maybe I should do improvement, please do let me know in the comments, or you can connect with me on Discord or LinkedIn. I'll be happy to learn from you as well. Okay, so now let's get started straight away. So first thing, we'll go with the Balaji Harish code. So if I go to the GitHub profile, by the way, all the links I will attach in the description. So those who didn't participate but want to learn the, or want to see like how others have coded, probably you can go and check it out. Everything will be in the description. And kindly send me Balaji, not Balaji, I'm sorry, Ahmed and Abhinav Sharma. Kindly send me your email ID that is linked with your Amazon account so that I can send you the vouchers. Okay, and of course you can send me in the comments or maybe in the Discord or LinkedIn. Okay, now coming back to this code first. So I have very one point to say to everyone except Abhinav. Okay, no one has attached the readme file or the documentation in the sense like in GitHub it's like the readme file. So if you go here, it's very blank here, right? So first thing, like whenever you send it code to someone, at least add a few basic like what you have used. You have used the Maven project, the Java project, or Gradle project. You have used the Selenium or whatever you have used. At least give some instruction like where to go and download the binary files, the jar files. Of course, it's a Maven. I can understand. I can see that there is a form.xml, so I can understand it's a Maven project. But people who do not know anything, they just want to download your code and they want to execute, then probably they want to explore, then of course a documentation will help. If you see here, Balaji doesn't have any documentation, then Ahmed also have a documentation, but just a thing to execute, like how to execute the Maven command only, nothing other than that, which is not okay actually. Okay, and then Srinivas also you can say like nothing is there. Avinav only have done the good thing, like he has the README documentation, like how to generate the report, how to execute it, and a few things can be added here as well, like the pre-request software like the Node.js or the code editor. Probably you can just give a installation link. You don't have to write so many things like how to download, how to install, all those. Just give the link like pre-request software or Node.js or probably the code editor, any like that. That will be really good documentation. But yeah, I appreciate this. Like at least you have like run tests like how to execute this and how to generate the report, so that I appreciate. Okay, and Darvindram also didn't give me any documentation. At least he has this command like how to run, so that I came to know like how to run the robot. And since like robot is very new to me, I have to go and search like what is robot framework, how to download, how to install. Then I did all this thing, but still I'm not able to execute. So yesterday I contacted him. Again he uploaded the code. Still it's not working. But yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I will close this. I will leave the link in the description for this if you want to learn about robot framework. Just like starting, probably you can check out this repo. I saw the code. It's good, but I couldn't execute, so I didn't deep dive into it. Okay, so I will close this as of now. Yeah. So first thing, the common mistake everyone done is the documentation. Kindly attach the README file. That will really help you. At least help others to know like what you have done and how to execute those or how to do the setup. Okay. So let's go and start with one by one. So first one is the Balaji Harish. You can see the code repository here. Okay. So he has done with the few things that I really like. One is the dynamic XPath. He have used the string dot format, that concept to get the dynamic XPath, which is really good. And also thread local is used, which is really good. So if you go to the SRC and if you go to the main and if you go to these uh, utils, I think not utils, within the driver. Okay, so here if you go to the driver manager, you can see like the local. Okay, and by the way, I have executed everything, so it's not like I just went to the GitHub and checked. I have executed each and every one code, and based on that also I have given the points. Okay, the first point I given is like documentation, like all the columns are out of 5. And second one is locators, because I know there is a lot of locators you have to use in this uh, challenge. So based on the locators weightage, how you have used, how dynamically you have used, so based on that I have given the points. And easy to understand is like just for me, like when I go to any method, based on the method name itself, if I'm able to understand what they are doing, so based on that I have given the easy to understand points. Okay, and execution is basically I tried to run each and every code twice. So if both the times pass, then they will get the full mark. If it's stops in like first page or second page, based on that I have given the execution result here. Okay, and this is not valid, so I'll just mark it as red as of now. Okay, and yeah, let's go and see here. Okay, so one is the dynamic XPath, the thread local, and enum concept is used very wisely for the weight strategy. Just you can call, I'll show you that probably. So this one is like here we have this dynamic XPath util, so like where here is the string dot format, which is really good. And for the explicit weight also you can say like there's a weight strategy, which is basically enum. So there is like a clickable, presence, visible, and none. Based on that he have write some if condition, and that is really good. Okay, and instead of if condition we can change this to switch case as well. That will be a little faster, because we know that we have only 4 or 5 values, so we can go with the switch case. That will be really good. And then there are reusable functions all the places. Like if you go to the driver class, they're also like to initialize, to quit, there is a reusable function. And for the browser actions like the click action, the send case, everything, there is a reusable function, which is really good. Okay, and page object model, of course, that's like everyone use the page object model, so that is really good. Okay, so here like we have 3 pages for flight page, home page, and the travel page. Everything is neat and clean, so you have to share that. Okay, and improvements, what are the improvements that I think you have to do is basically the documentation. And second, we don't have to write the locators within the same class file. Probably we can write in different class file. If you're using at find by, of course we cannot do it, but I see like here we are using the by dot something like id or xpath. So in that case, instead of writing within the class, we can write in write it in another class and we can call it, or maybe we can use the external file like locators, I mean properties files, or that will be make more your code neat. Okay, because if you see here, like here, like everywhere the lot of strings are there, which is not readable that much. So instead of writing the locators within the same page, same class file, we can extract it to the different location. And then test data is hard coded actually. So if you go to the src test search flight, you can see everything is hard coded here, which is bad actually. You don't have to hard code the test data within the test itself. Either you can get it from your property file, excel file, or maybe xml is also fine. Okay, so try to do that, and that is fine. And one more thing, everyone that did the same thing. Actually, that was my mistake also. Like when I recorded the video, I said like I will be evaluating on 31st. So I ask you to select the date from first and to the last 30th. Okay, everyone done the same, that I understood, but it was like one initially. So when I started to execute, it was not selecting the date because the date picker was disabled on the November 1st, because yesterday only I executed, so the date was like 9 and it was failing. So again I have to go and change in everyone code. Okay, so that is if I don't know like why the data is there within your code, it will be tough. But if you give me some external file and you have to say like change it here, then that will be really easy. That one someone did, I think. um, Property file, not parameter from exam, Ahmed have done that. Okay, so he given the dates in the XML file, so that was really good. Okay, yeah, coming back to this, and one more thing is execution from Maven. See, the project you created is basically Maven project, which is really good, but I don't know why you didn't add the build commands, right? So if you add the build commands, it will be very easier for me to run from the command prompt itself. I can just say like npm test. So since I don't have that option, again I have to come to my Eclipse, I have to install the plugin, and I have to execute, which will take some time, right? So if you're using Maven, do that. That is recommended as well. Okay, so if you're running from your CI/CD, then of course your pom.xml is going to trigger your XML test.ng XML, and XML test.ng XML is going to execute. So always try to do that. And report, no one has attached the report for Selenium Java. I know it's little complicated. Of course the test.ng default reporter is there, but that is not very useful. So I didn't consider the mark for reporter, but that will be just a suggestion. And one more thing, no one added the verbose in XML. See, if you're running from test.ng XML file, then if there is any failure, XML will not give you. I mean, the console will not tell you. It will just say like fail, and it will not tell you the reason. If you add the verbose, for example, if you go to the XML file, here we have to add the verbose, right? So when I say verbose, and if I give some number like probably 2, let's say 2, which is good. Okay, so then only I can see like what is the error from the console, or else I have to go to this test.ng console and then I have to see. Okay, so try to add the verbose for not for only for Balaji, it is applicable for everyone. Okay, no one added actually, so I think that should be added. That will make the uh, see directly, we can see the result from the console itself. Okay, so that's it for Balaji, and I really appreciated you have participated. So yeah, and the score you have obtained is 11 out of 20, so congratulations. Okay, now moving to our next participant, Ahmed. What I like in this is basically he has used the parameters concept from the test.ng XML. Let me show you that. I know this video is going to be a little long, but I'll try to make it a little quick so that you guys can. Yeah, so if you go to this XML file, first of all, if you see the XML has like name, unlike default test.ng.xml, we have given some name that is appreciable. And here you can see the dates are changed. I mean, I can just directly change the date or month here, and that is going to reflect my test case. So I don't have to go to the test case and check. Instead I can change it here, that is going to applicable there. Okay, so that is the one good thing I observed. And reusable methods are there, property file is there, but I don't know why he didn't use the property file effectively. So if you go to the src test resource, test data is there, and there is uh, only page title. Instead of that, we can have something more, because if I go to the test, I can see like this one, right? So there are a lot of assertions are there. So I, probably I will like to give everything from the test data itself, instead of using for particular page like this, like title verification. I can give this from there as well, right? So I can read it from there as well, so which will good. And I don't think we can use the driver within the test directly. Yeah, of course we can use it, but I don't think that is a recommended way of doing it. So try to avoid that. Instead of calling it here, you can just make it in your base level, and that will be fine. Okay, just a suggestion. Not sure like we can use the driver. I don't use in any of my tests directly calling the driver within the test. Okay, and then pom maven, yeah, of course, that is everyone used actually, so good. Same thing, you have to improve the documentation. The documentation is this not enough, this is okay, but this is not enough, so I have given like at least one here for the documentation. For Balaji I have given 0 because there's no readme file at all. Don't get me wrong, don't judge me. uh, yeah, it's like I'm judging you, but I'm not judging you actually, I'm just trying to reviewing you your code. Okay, so don't get me wrong here. And what else? Yeah, look at us in different class of files, the same concept, report, same concept. Okay, other than that everything is fine. And this code actually executed in the first run. Before running itself I know like there will be definitely this guy need to be changed, so I changed the date and it worked fine. Okay, so thumbs up for that. Yeah. And next, Saravanan Srinivasan. So what I like in this, like multiple test, he is the only person who used multiple test. Multiple tests are good, but might not be useful in all the scenarios, so it depends on your test cases. So I don't use multiple test in the same file, I like to use different. Okay, so if you go to the test, it will be like multiple test. Here one thing I noticed, the test actually failed but the result shows pass. I don't know what is exactly happening here. I didn't deep dive because it got failed, so I didn't deep dive into it, but probably you can check that. Okay, and what is the issue with this code is basically there is no documentation, no report. That is fine, everyone did the same mistake. The third mistake is no reusable function. So if you go to the test here, you can see like if you go within this, you can select weights are used within the same functions. Instead of writing like wait dot until each and every time, we can just convert this into a method and we can use it. So that is what reusable functions is meant to be, right? So that can be improved, and that I felt like really missing here, because I know he's doing great. He's also a YouTuber. Saron is also a YouTuber. So that one I feel bit little down, but yeah, fine. And code didn't execute actually, so there is some index issue, so it got failed. So that's the reason I have given the execution as like 4 here. Okay, and yeah, so next, coming to Abhinav Sharma. So here is the Git repository. So he did with the which one is this? Yeah, this one. So he did with Playwright. So he has a lot of advantage. The Playwright report, by default, he will get the report. We don't have to do anything. Just add a single line in the config file. We'll get the reporter in Playwright. So Playwright is really cool, and the execution is also very fast. But for some reason, the execution got failed here. Okay, why failure? In the sense like same problem with the date, but for others I changed the date because the XPath is like kind of dynamic. Not XPath, the value is kind of dynamic. We just have to change the value. But what okay, let me show you the code of Abhinav. Probably you will understand. To tell you the suggestions. Okay, so first one, I what I like is documentation. The readme file is really good. Probably you can improve that by adding like what are the request needed software. You can just add the link, you don't have to write each and every step, just add the link or the name, that is fine. Okay, and reports I really liked it, but you haven't used it properly. What do I mean by that is like we are using the Playwright, right? So of course we have to utilize all the features of Playwright. So Playwright can by default it can take the screenshot, it can take the video, the trace. So try to add all those in the report, that will be really good. And never use the CSS for date. That is the reason your script got failed. I'll tell you why. And here you have used the BDD style approach, that is really good. And you have used the fixture concept, that is also really good. Okay, so if I go back to the test, let me go, where is the test? And also if you see here, there is also there is already a sample report like how the executions. So that is actually a good thing about the Playwright. So you'll get a lot of reports and everything. So here you can see like there is something. So this is the default report. So even without execution I can see like what is going on there, so which is good. But still I have executed and it didn't run successfully. I will tell you the reason why it didn't run. So I have noted here. Yeah, you have used the nth in the date. So if you go to the select depart date, you can see there is like nth child. So if I have to find the date 10th in the Flipkart UI, I have to write the TR of nth of 10th, I believe. So I was not sure about that. I don't want to spend much time on finding the elements. So I didn't do it. And for that reason, your script got failed. But still, since you have the good documentation, your score high to 15. Okay. So there's 11, 15, 13, and 15. Okay. So 15, 15, both tie. And as I said earlier, both will get the Amazon gift voucher. So congrats to Ahmed and Abhinav Sharma. Okay, and I really appreciate Balaji Saravanan and Arvind Ram. Sorry, Arvind, I was not good in Python robot, so I cannot give you much feedback. But maybe in future, if I have another competition like that, definitely I'm going to bring this another time. But I expect at least like 5 or 10 more person than this time. Okay, since we have now 5K subscribers, but if you guys are not participating, then it is letting me also down. So I might not also get involved like in this activities. Probably I can just do like coding tutorials and I can complete. But yeah, I hope you understand. Okay, and yeah, that's it from my side. So this is the only things I have to say. And congrats to the winners, and I appreciate all the participant. And still, if you want to participate, you can participate. I don't have any problem, but no gift vouchers. I cannot afford everyone. Okay, and all the links will be in the description. You can go and check it out for your learning purpose, Playwright or maybe the Selenium with Java. And whatever I have said, whatever the feedback I have given here, it's based on my knowledge. Like if I'm going to submit a project, probably I will do all this stuff. But if you have any better ideas to improve the evaluation process or something I have missed here, probably you can do let me know in the comments. Or if you want to just say hi to me, come to Instagram, LinkedIn, or Discord, I'll be happy. So that's it from my side. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one very soon. Tada, bye bye. Take care.